Alright, so Galidor as a theme. It's probably the most fan-hated LEGO theme ever. And most people you talk to, they're gonna say that these sets suck. Heck, I even spoke to one of the set designers who worked on Galidor back in the day, and even that LEGO employee thinks it's the worst LEGO theme of all time. Well, that's what the community thinks. I actually think Galidor sets are pretty great. And this set, it might just be my favorite Galidor set that they have ever made. I think the parts and pieces that are included in this bad boy are some of the best pieces you ever gonna see. And the design of the toy is really, really good. So in this video, I'm gonna discuss why I love this set, and I'm gonna show you how you can use some of the pieces that come in this set to build your own LEGO creations. And then I'm gonna show you a feature that's included in this set that's kind of unexpectedly inappropriate. What is that feature? What's the deal with this set? Well, let's discuss. So the set in question today is 8318 Ooni. This is the largest Galidor figure that LEGO produced. And it's funny because you don't actually get any instructions in this set at all. The box includes a couple different images that showcases what you could build. And that's really all you have to go off of. It's kind of a guessing game as to what you actually build, but yeah, I don't know, maybe LEGO intended for this to be more of a parts pack that you could use to build your own unique characters? Maybe? You'd think they'd actually say that on the box, but yeah, you know. It's an odd choice for sure, but hey, let's reverse engineer these images, and I'll show you all of the three, kind of sort of four options that you have in this set. This is Ooni as he appears on the box. And bro looks like some kind of odd space alien centaur or something. It is a very odd body shape for a character build. It certainly sets him apart from everything else, but yeah, it's definitely quite wacky compared to your more traditional Bionicle sets. Although I do really like this head sculpt for Ooni. All these bumps and cracks and kind of like bug-like textures, cramming all of that into this space, it's beautiful. Even just the pop of lime on the eyes or these weird and wacky teeth. This is an awesome looking element. That being said though, this specific build for Ooni, it might be my least favorite. The strange body shape is, I don't know, just a little bit too wacky and all over the place. At least for me. Sure, it's different, it feels unique compared to other sets, but I don't know, it's not the kind of unique that makes my heart sing. I don't know, I think it's just a little bit too strange. And I'd go so far as to say that this kind of strange design, it's the kind of stuff that made Galidor responsible for almost bankrupting LEGO. But hey, thankfully the other two models that you can build in this set, well, they're way better. My favorite has to be this one. Some kind of freaky centipede design. The previous design, yeah, it felt a little bit too cobbled together. Like it was just random pieces haphazardly mushed into one design. But this looks so much more organic, so much more deliberate. Like, for example, I love this wonderful armor all the way down the back. It feels like the kind of thing you would see on a bug. But the way that it flares out at the back, it gives it a very distinct, otherworldly and alien feeling. It's very nice. Then Ooni has 3 sets of legs and 2 sets of hands. It's gross, it's wild, but it does look cool. This over-the-top body design, it complements the look of the face really well. There is a bug-like quality to this character, and that original model doesn't really nail that look. This design totally captures that vibe. It's a freaky space villain bug thing. It's cool. Everything here just works. Perfectly creepy, suitably evil, and honestly, I just want to grab this and grab some Bionicle characters and have the two of them fight. It's a fun design. But does this measure up to the final model that's contained in this set? Or is there something a little inappropriate about this version? Spoilers, yes there is. Well, this one brings us a kind of 2-for-1 deal. We got a baby little monster and this humanoid character. This little guy here kind of feels like a dumbed down version of the centipede dude we were just looking at. Which, to clarify, I don't mean as an insult. it's still a really fun design. You can pose his hands in some wacky ways. I like it. But the real highlight here has to be this guy. It's a pretty solid, nicely posable design. And a more humanoid look feels quite refreshing for this set. And look at this headpiece. My oh my. This part has 2 eyes in 2 different colors. Got some nasty looking teeth on the mouth, some dark grey sections that highlight the eyes. This is dope. We didn't really get to see this headpiece on any of the other models. In fact, it was outright excluded on those models. So it's good to see this piece shining on this beautiful humanoid character. Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought that original Ooni face was cool, but this one might just be a little bit better. And the way that the body and the limbs are built, like I said, it does allow for some pretty extreme posability. Although having 0 foot articulation is a bit of an issue. The feet being attached to the lower legs, it kind of limits some of the poses that you can put him in. But hey, he's got torso articulation, so that's kind of a nice trade-off to some degree. You don't really see torso articulation every day on your Bionicle sets, so it's good to see it here. But while we're talking about the torso, I can't help but notice one small, interesting detail. This red armor piece on the torso, if we just move that to the side, well, there's some unfortunately placed stuff. It's a gun turret. He's got some extra weaponry down below. That's what that is. Definitely not some robot, you know. I don't know, man. Kind of a strange place to be putting this piece. I mean, this is what the model on the box seems to be doing. You know, maybe this is why this set didn't come with instructions. They didn't want to admit to placing an extra gun turret down there, you know? They were like, no, you did that. We didn't do that. What are you talking about? But still, it's there. I never would have expected to see something like this on an official LEGO construction set, but here we are. Oh, Galidor, you crazy, crazy boy. What a weird theme. Anyway, the 2 of these guys, they make quite a nice pair. I'm always a big fan of any construction set that comes with a little pet. But alright, let's take a look at some of the pieces that come in this set. Let's see how you could use them alongside your Bionicle and your system pieces to build your own wonderful Bionicle creations. Now, like I said before, I do like Ooni's face piece. And Prince Galidor, they have a MOC that uses these in a few different ways, very clever ways. Using it for a hand, using it for feet, that's smart. You know, it's amazing that these grey teeth translate into claws and toes. Good thinking. Additionally, the set comes with a quite nice supply of dark red Galidor limbs. But maybe you could use them like Mitch Builds has done on this creation. We can see a bunch of them being used for some giant spider-like legs. I mean, look at this. They fit right at home with other Bionicle pieces. Bionicle and Galidor, they're 2 different themes with 2 very different styles of pieces. But the pieces from these 2 very different themes work together in perfect harmony. They're a match made in heaven. This rocks. Bricklink describes this next piece as Galidor Accessory Shield. Now, you only get 1 of them in this set, but why not use it like Kyle Peckham has done and turn it into the mouth of a large frog? Man, who would have thought that the interesting curvature of this piece would look this good in this context? Dude, this is the definition of a nice part use. This piece just completes this design. It's the perfect finishing touch. Kevin H shows us one more use for this piece. He's got 2 of them and placed them on either side of the legs for some nice, you know, samurai armor. Yet using this alongside some system curved slopes. What a good idea. See, man, this is a really good piece. Tons of different ways that you can use it, and all of them look sensational. Ooni also includes some nice dark red leg elements. They also come in black, but let's focus on these dark red ones. So, you know, why not just keep using these as feet, much like Brick Brickelson has done here? These look so good on this exotic space creature. The natural look of these pieces fits an alien perfectly. And actually, the kind of curvature that these pieces naturally have. It makes it look like this alien is jumping for joy. It adds so much extra life and character into this build. This is so cute. Another highlight of this set are these 2 shield elements in red. You can see that the underside of them, they have this Pretty cool looking texture. So hey man, take advantage of that texture. Do what Brick Brickelson has done on this creation. Use them for some sort of wing or ear or, I don't know, some other body feature. If I'm honest, I can't fully tell what these are meant to represent, but they look cool. And that interesting texture, it really does add some nice alien vibes to this mock. It's awesome. But if not, use this piece like Buffoon has done. Place it on the head or place it on the legs. Yet the top of this piece, it really does fit the vibe of a crustacean. And how good do these look alongside some dark blue pieces? What a brilliant color scheme. And finally, we have this lovely torso piece that's present across all of the different models that we've spoken about. Look at all the interesting mechanical details and different colors that are injected inside it. Amazing. But yeah, how could we use this? Well, I love what Oscar Cedarwell has done on this mock that features Junkertown Winston from Overwatch. Yeah, if we flip the mock around, we can see this torso piece is embedded into the body. And it truly is amazing how the natural curves of this piece just perfectly mirror the curves that you would see on a real gorilla's back. Plus the hyper-detailed textures of this piece, they complement the high-tech armor and weapons that Winston has. It's great to see this unique element so heavily integrated into this larger creation. It works so well. Alright, so we've talked about the set, we've looked at some of the pieces. Now, how about we take a look at a revamp of this set? Much like this one by Paul Lee. They've built a mock called Galidor Brute. Oh, I love this. Giving Ooni some kind of mech suit with armor that has a protective helmet. It's amazing. And you know what? In this context, Ooni's face, it kind of reminds me of the elites from Halo. Hey, maybe you could do that. Get this set and build some Halo-inspired creations. That could be really fun. Anyway, this helmet visor. This is actually one of the cockpits that appeared on the Jedi Starfighter sets. One that's pretty similar to this guy. What an incredible idea to use this for a helmet on a construction creature. The printing on this piece, it complements the head and the rest of this armor so well. Great work. The digitigrade leg design of this creation is sensational. The way that the lower arm really juts out to the side, amazing. And then some of those hints of lime, it pops in all the right ways. This mock's great. And this set is great. I hope you can see why I like this guy so much. The pieces are brilliant. And the set itself, not too bad. Now hey, if you liked some of the mocks that I spoke about in today's episode, be sure to take a look at the links in the description below. Go and see some of the other stuff those builders have made. But that's all for today, guys. Thanks for taking a look at a Galidor set with me. I'll see you next time. Happy building, and bye for now.